Well, happy Friday to you, Messiah Church. Pastor Tami here, coming to you on this very cold and snowy December morning. It's my hope that wherever you are right now, you are snuggled in somewhere warm. Maybe you have a warm beverage in your hand, but most importantly, you feel the warmth of God's presence with you today. During this Advent season, I've been following along with a devotional from one of my favorite authors, Emily P. Freeman. And a couple of days ago, her reflection really spoke to my heart, and I just can't stop thinking about it. And so I thought I'd share it with you today because I think it holds a tender truth for all of us. For those of us who live above the equator, every year ends in a season of darkness, just waiting for the light. But below the equator, the Advent wait is surrounded by light the whole season through. The circle of the earth holds both the shades and the shadows at once, echoing the ancient beginning words of God, "Let there be light." And that first lyric from God wasn't just a command, it was also a promise, she says. A promise spoken over creation and whispered into every human heart. I think we often talk about the sunrise as if the sun leaps up over the horizon every morning, but we know that's not how it works, right? The sun doesn't rise, the earth turns, and in the turning, the light is revealed. The light that is there all along. For Christians, the heartbeat of our hope is that God is in constant companionship with us because we are not an unaccompanied people. We belong to one another as a beloved community. And the light of God, that communal light we share, is always available, even in the deepest darkness. And so, whatever it is you may be carrying today, whether it's grief or questions or complexities or regrets, you are not alone in it. And we don't have to wait for the morning for Christ to be born and reborn in us again and again. As we move through this Advent season that is so often filled with joy and celebration, we also remember that not everyone feels merry and bright. Many of us carry grief and loss and a heaviness that's sometimes hard to explain. So, in an effort to hold one another in tenderness and to make some space for healing, we are offering a service of healing and hope tomorrow, Saturday, December 13th at 2 p.m. And you are invited to come just as you are. You can slip in alone, you might want to bring a friend, or even join us online. We're going to sing some songs, we're going to read some scriptures, and then Pastors Brian and Bethany and I are each going to offer a brief reflection. It is our prayer that if you are feeling the weight of the world or the ache and the emptiness of loss, this service might offer you a bit of sacred light, a moment to breathe, and a place to rest. And then on Sunday, we're going to continue in our Sanctuary Sermon series with a message entitled Room in Our Hearts. And we're going to look at the relationship between Mary and Elizabeth and how that became a sanctuary for them, a place where they could bring their joys and their fears and their full selves. I'm going to share a story with you about someone who's a sanctuary to me in my life. And then we're going to consider together how God is calling us to be sanctuaries for others in this hurt and divided world. I really hope you'll join us both tomorrow, Saturday, for the service of healing and hope, or on Sunday for worship at 8:45 or 10:30, either in person or online, because it will be good, so very good, to gather together as the body called Messiah Church, to hold one another, and to remember that this community is a place where light is revealed as we turn towards one another. So until then, stay safe, stay warm, and God bless.